The 1-year anniversary of Mortal Kombat 1's release is just around the corner, so I think this is a perfect time to discuss what's to come for year 2 under the Khaos Reigns expansion. But before we can talk about what may or may not come, let's review Mortal Kombat 1's first year in the wild, so that we can better understand what to expect moving forward. Back in September 23, when the game was first released, I think most of us had the same opinion about the game, specifically that it was rushed. And NRS could have used a bit of extra time to polish the game and ensure certain features that were present in previous Mortal Kombat games and were appreciated by fans to make their return to this new game. I'm talking about things like online training modes, lobbies, various intros and outros, and a large variety of skins to further customize your favorite characters. Instead, we received a very bare-bones experience, especially when overpriced skins and premium fatalities began making their way to the online store. This, along with various bugs, such as the desync issue once the first Combat Pack character Quan Chi was released, made for a very frustrating first few months. Mortal Kombat 1 also introduced the cameo system, which is NetherRealm Studios' evolution of the variation system. When I first heard about this assist-based system, I imagined Mortal Kombat 9's tag system, which was a fun broken mess. And honestly, I was very excited imagining how insane this game would be as a revamped version of that mode. But the cameo system turned out to be something a bit different. Instead of selecting the characters from the main roster, the cameos will simply provide you with an assortment of assist abilities, and some would also modify your health bar. This is not at all what I was expecting, but it's what we got, and I've enjoyed it more than I originally thought I would. Of course, just like previous versions of the variation system, some cameos were just too good to use, especially if you were playing to win. We witnessed the Cyrax era, the Kung Lao era, Chameleon, Farah. As far as balancing is concerned, the cameos have been the biggest challenge for NRS, but after about a year, I do think they're now moving in the right direction in making various cameos more enticing to use. Combat Pack 1 was somewhat interesting to me. I was happy with Quan, Ermac, Takeda, and surprisingly, Homelander, which I did not expect to enjoy at all. Omni-Man and Peacemaker didn't do it for me as far as their playstyle was concerned. We also received a new cameo character alongside each released Combat Pack 1 character, all of which are unique and great additions to the base roster. As of yet, no new cameos have been announced for Combat Pack 2, which I'm totally fine with, since I think NRS should take the time to continue improving the current cameo roster and make it much more enticing to use to promote variety in gameplay. It did take about a year, but I think the game is in a good spot for it to actually improve, so this second year, in my opinion, will make or break Mortal Kombat 1. With the Khaos Reigns expansion kicking off year 2 for Mortal Kombat 1, it's time for NRS to give the fans the multiple features promised since release. I'm talking about quality of life features such as lobbies, online training, and further rebalancing of gameplay. As crazy as this sounds, I think this first year was basically NRS finishing the game. Moving forward, they need to fire on all cylinders to keep the game fresh and players satisfied. This is especially true if the intention is to produce future expansions. The price for admission to play Khaos Reigns is a bit hefty as well, so expectations should be high and the product should meet the customer's needs. If year 2 of Mortal Kombat 1 offers more of the same as year 1, I personally don't see myself playing the game in the future expansions. Now, we did get a pretty great story trailer for Cyrax, and I have to say I really like what I see. I've always been a big fan of the Cyber Ninjas, and I really like this new concept where the cybernetic modifications are now just an upgraded suit of armor for a new era. Sector's character profile states that she comes from a line of armorers for the Lin Kuei, so it's pretty cool to see her use those skills in the context of a modern age. I do want to point out something that I feel is very important, specifically here where it's shown that the Sub-Zero cameo will receive a new freeze parry assist. Again, this is what I feel they need to do. I want to really have to stare at the cameo screen, try to figure out who to use instead of selecting the flavor of the month cameo that has it all. So I'm really optimistic with Khaos Reigns. I think the ball is in NRS's court, and it's all a matter of whether they want to step up and give the fans what they want, while implementing their own creative additions to the game. This past year, they've shown they will continue to work and care for the game, so hopefully this positive momentum is showcased moving forward. Please let me know what you think. Will you continue to play Mortal Kombat 1 when the new expansion is released? What would you like to see in the game moving forward? What would make you feel satisfied enough to enjoy the game fully? And listen, if you made it this far and want to continue consuming Mortal Kombat 1 content now and in the future, make sure to subscribe so we can keep in touch and help the channel grow.